Sacramento police released video from the officer-involved shooting that left an unarmed African-American man dead this weekend. The video was released by Chief Daniel Hahn 3 days after the deadly confrontation.
That's well ahead of the city's required 30-day rule. Officers were first called to the scene for reports of someone breaking car windows. Here's what the video shows.
Just broke the window, running south.
From above, police helicopter video captures the suspect, Stephon Clark, hopping a backyard fence.
All I can tell is he's got a hoodie on. He's running through the front yard of 29th Street. He's looking into another car.
Seconds pass, and the video shows an officer locate Clark and extend his arm out, running toward him.
Hey, show me your hands! Stop!
That officer's body camera shows his view from the street. The officer moves closer to Clark, entering the backyard. Helicopter video shows a second officer then join his partner. The pair reach the back corner of a residence. Then come the final demands and gunfire.
Show me your hands, gun! Show me your hands, gun, gun, gun! 5-7 shots fired, subject down.
Now, from the time between the officer's first commands to the first shots fired, 17 seconds passed.
These videos are garbage. They're trash. There's nothing justifiable in anything that I saw on those videos today. They shot first.
To reaction now tonight, people in the community are reacting to the graphic videos.
CBS 13's Drew Balea is live at police headquarters now with more for us. Drew?
Well, police released those videos incredibly quickly. They had the 2 body camera videos that were released, as well as that helicopter video, and also audio from the dispatchers. And they were striking a balance between providing transparency in this investigation, as well as providing answers for a grieving family.
Show me your hands, gun!
About 5 seconds pass from when the first officer says gun
Show me your hands, gun, gun, gun!
to shots being fired.
It strikes a deep chord that sets you off a little bit.
People in the community, like activist Ryan McClinton, saw video of Stephon Clark's death for the first time today.
So to shoot when somebody's on their hands and knees, deeply concerning and deeply hurts.
Police suspected Clark was breaking into cars when they chased him down, shouting orders at him at one point.
Hey, show me your hands! Stop!
Moments later,
Show me your hands, gun, gun, gun!
a life-changing decision.
It's always dictated on the circumstances and what the officers perceive at the time.
An internal investigation and review by a city oversight committee is now underway.
It was very important for us to make sure that the information got out there, not our interpretation, and to kind of dispel some of the misinformation that has gotten out there.
And it's not definitive to me exactly what is going on.
Councilmember Larry Carr helped write the police officer use of force policy. He says while the video is troubling and stirs emotion, a thorough investigation must take place.
It's just not clear enough for me to make a determination, and I'm not the right person to make that determination anyway.
But for McClinton, the images speak for themselves.
Extremely excessive, extremely excessive.
They will pay for this.
And family members like Stephon Clark say regardless of the investigation, his brother won't be forgotten.
Like how you know Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown, Eric Garner, Tamir Rice, you're going to know. You're going to know him. You know what I mean? You're going to remember this.
Tonight, those 2 officers are on paid administrative leave, which is standard procedure anytime an officer fires a weapon. We've also learned tonight that the family of Stephon Clark has hired renowned civil rights attorney John Burris to represent them in the case of any legal matters. And also, we got news just about an hour ago that Sacramento area congregations together will be holding a protest and rally tomorrow at 3 p.m. at City Hall. And the purpose is to, quote, demand transparency and accountability in this case.
Lots more to come on this. Drew, thanks. To more reaction now. Sacramento Mayor Darrell Steinberg released a statement tonight saying, in part, we have made great progress over the last year, and there is no question there is still much work to be done to break down walls and build trust between the men and women who serve us and the communities they serve. Some background now on local police and civilian conflict. At least 16 people have been killed by Sacramento law enforcement agencies over the past 2 years. Though most were armed with either guns or knives, 3 were not armed at all.